Hello, and welcome to my channel, Single Mom Review. My name is Sherry, and that is spelled C-H-E-R-E. It is spelled a little fancy, but pronounced plain old Sherry. And I'm a full-time high school English teacher and a part-time reseller here on YouTube. And then I also sell from the platforms of eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. If you're interested in going and looking at any of those platforms, my links will all be down in my description box. Feel free to go down and click on one. They pretty much all have the same thing. It's just up to you what your preference is to shop on. If you do find something, please feel free to email me. I would love for you to email me because I definitely would like to get you a discount code, or I can invoice you myself. So whatever you choose. But I do want you to know I do appreciate my subscribers, and I want to give back to you guys, give you all a little bit better discount. All right. So have you ever had those days that you're just a hot mess? Well, I have those days probably more often than I have the ones where I'm not a hot mess. I don't know if it's the age or what's going on, but I have been I've been wanting to get this recorded all week long. So now I've come to where I'm going to record. It's going to go up on Thursday, which is not a usual day for me. But I did get some bags on Tuesday that I really wanted to have. I was going to have a show on Tuesday evening, but I knew Monday I had some bags that I was going to be getting on Tuesday, and I really wanted those to be in the show. And so that kind of caused me to kind of set it back a little bit. So I think you'll like those bags, and so I think you'll be okay with that. And I'm on a this day kind of girl. I've been really trying to keep it to Tuesdays. That day seems to really work for me. But like I said, I knew I was getting these bags, and I really wanted to bring them to you guys. So anyways, I could have waited, but I didn't. And then tonight, I knew that my son was coming in because the preacher here was going to be, he's out of town, and so they were needing, as many of youth leaders as they could get, kind of cover for him in some areas. And so my son came back from college to do that. And so I knew that I needed to get home and get this recorded, because he's in and out. And so I am running behind as usual. And I get ready to get in here, and I can't find my notebook with my prices anywhere. Now, I do usually take that to work with me, and I think that's what I did. And I usually always bring it home with me with my laptop. It's always in my computer bag. And my other notebooks are in there, but that one's not. I don't know. So I don't have time to run and get it right now, because right now my son's at youth. And so, it's 10 minutes for me to get into town to get it. I'm going to lose 30 minutes by there and back and going in the school. And so I'm recording right now blind. I don't have a book that's going to really tell me anything. I don't. And I take time and write everything out. I don't know any prices. So that's all going to be on the screen. So I apologize right now up front. I am usually more put together than this. It has just been, I'm just a hot mess today. I don't have any other excuse other than I am a hot mess. But I do want to get this done, and so it's going to be more editing for me, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So let's go ahead and get started. If you do see something in this video that you like, please feel free to email me at singlemomreview@gmail.com. I do have a couple of clothing things, a coat, beautiful coat. And then I have just a few clearance bags, and because a couple of them, I'll let you know what I'm doing. And then I do have quite a few bags, and then I have some shoes. I have a pair of suede mule, mustard yellow, gonna be gorgeous for spring, summer coming up. I have some golf shoes that are so super cool. I actually passed them up twice, and then I Googled it, and I was like, oh, I gotta pick these up. I do have a couple of pairs of I have a pair of sneaker ankle boots, and then I still have a pair of kind of lace up Sam Edelman black suede boots. Kind of a winter, well, definitely a winter type boot, but there's still some of us that are in winter, and I couldn't pass those up either. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. My shipping, I'll try to let you know on the little things at the beginning, but definitely I know my small leather goods are $7 ships, and purses and shoes are $10 ships. Now the other things I will let you know hopefully as we're going along here. Do remember, I do try to put everything in my description box also, by number, or at least in order, what the item is, what the price is, and so forth. So if you need to go down there and look, you can always go to the description box and look too. But I am going to put it, the pricing here on the screen near the end of the item, to let you know, since I don't know, because I left my stuff. So anyway, oh, I almost forgot. When you email me, I will be sending you a PayPal invoice, or if you prefer me to do a request through Venmo or Cash App, I can do that. Just let me know in your email. I do pretty much expect payment right away. I mean, there's those times that, you know, you might say, hey, I'm at work, I'll be home in just a couple hours. That's fine. Just converse with me and let me know, because down below in the comment section, there will be a list. If the item is sold, it will have a shopping bag emoji in front of it. And it'll be listed down there. If the item is pending, it will have a P in front of it. Now, if the P is there and you want something, please feel free to reach out to me, because I will put you next in line. And then if somebody backs out or finds something else, or something comes up, I will notify you that that item is available, and you'll be first in line. So always do let me know if there's another item that you're interested in and it has a P on it. If it has a shopping bag, it's paid for, it's headed out the door. Is that everything? I think so. So I'm going to try to go pretty fast, because I still got to go in town and get that notebook in order to get this edited tonight. Yeah. All right. And I haven't even ate dinner. But anyways. All right. So the first thing I have on is this beautiful, this is a Feathers by Talon, I think it is. And I think it's an Anthropologie brand. From what my research showed me, it was an Anthropologie brand. Let me find it. Feathers by Tolani, 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 Feathers by Tolani, or Tolan, I don't know. And it is 100% silk. This is a all silk scarf. It is beautiful. It has so many beautiful colors. You could wear this with so many different sweaters, different jackets. Put it on a black coat. It's going to give you a whole lot of pop of color. This would look gorgeous on a brown coat, because that burgundy there is really going to pop the brown. Have some little fringe here at the bottom. It's in great, great, great condition. Look at that fringe. It's so pretty. It's in beautiful condition. Have it like this. And also, you know, do it like that. It's a beautiful scarf. 100% silk, Anthropologie brand. And it is, let me show you kind of, I did not get the measurements. I can do that. Somebody needs that, but I will show you. I'm 5'4", remember? From my neck, it's going down to about mid calf there, and it's definitely, oh, you can see it's way past. So it's a nice size, beautiful scarf, but like it does into whatever you want it to do. Beautiful. So I will have a price on the screen for this. Feathers by Tolani. And I'll have a price on the screen, and this is a $5 ship. All right, the next thing I have is this vintage kind of a cream sweater. It is a kind of a tunic sweater. It does have a little split right here just for a little bit of added. We'll have to check the size here in just a minute. I don't remember. There's no slit in the back. It's just that slit right here. It is like a kind of a cable, like a little knit right there, but then it goes into the smooth. But right here, about from the elbow down to the wrist, has that. This almost looks like it wasn't worn. It's got the smooth here, and then it has that same cable kind of like material that goes down to about right there to that split. Super cute. I checked real fast. This is by Apart Expression. Is that right? Yeah. It is a size large. It is 50% wool and 50% acrylic, and it is a vintage. Beautiful. I don't know that this was ever really maybe worn once because there's no pulls. It's in wonderful condition. So I have a price on the screen for this, and this would be, I'll do this for a $5 ship. All right, the other item that I had, and I did try to get myself in this jacket because I really wanted to show it off, because I knew it wasn't something that I was going to be able to keep, because I knew it was not even close to fitting me in a keeping way, but I thought maybe I could get it on and model it, and I couldn't. Look at this coat. It is the most gorgeous. I showed this on a haul one day. This is J. Crew. This is what they call the double cloth by, and it's in Manufacture di Carmenero in Italy. It is a size 2. There's that branding. It's got the chain there where you would hang it up on a coat rack if you're hanging it. It is fully lined. It is Thinsulate, 3M Thinsulate insulation. It is warm. It is so thick and warm. It is 75% wool, 25% nylon. That is the outer. The feel of it is 65% olefin and 35% polyester, and then the lining is 100% polyester. I mean, it is fully lined. It is absolutely, they have, when I was looking up comps on this, they had this color and they had a pink color, and they all were, they went for quite a bit. The cuffs on those, it does have that kind of a waist right here, right there. It kind of, it looks like it's kind of got a little tailored look to it. It does have your pockets right here. I'm just gonna put it on like this. Look at this jacket. You can see it goes down to about mid-calf, a little above mid-calf. This coat is absolutely fabulous, and it's flawless. It's been in my to list pile, but I really wanted to show it to my subscribers first. I wanted to give you guys first opportunity because it's just gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right there, that might have been what I was seeing. See how tiny it is? I mean, I honestly think a dry cleaner, it's really nothing besides I just noticed a shadow right there. So that might have been what I was seeing. All right, so this would be a $10 ship. It's a Thinsulate, it's heavy, but it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna jump off and take this sweater off and get my other shirt on, and then we're gonna continue. I'm back. All right, you can see I have my Valentine's shirt on, and my earrings. Wore all these to school. All right, here is that sweater. I wanted to show you the tag. Impression. I said expression. Apart impression. See that? You can just tell by that tag. It is 50% wool and 50%, oh, it's made in Hong Kong too. That was the other thing that I really thought was really special about this. So very nice, oversized, legging, warm wool sweater. And I'll have a price on the screen for it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The couple of little things I had. The first thing I had was I have this American Eagle in the bag, new with tag, and it is just a little stocking cap, but look, it's got little antlers, deer antlers. How cute is that? Deer antlers. Maybe that's supposed to be a nose or something of a deer. I'm not for sure. This is, let's see, what was it made out of? 43% acrylic, 28% nylon, 23% viscose, and 6% alpaca. And it is stinking soft. So soft. Let me show you. Oh, here is the tag. One size fits all. American Eagle Outfitters. How cute's that? I like the Saatchi. So, and it does come in the American Eagle packaging bag. So I'll have a price on the screen for that. It definitely is a $5 ship also. Remember, on my shipping, I have a $10 max ship. However many items you want to put in a box, once you get to $10, you can keep stuffing. All right, and then another little item I had was, this is from Read Your Heart. Comes with a cleaning cloth also. It's all brand new. This is new in box. Let's see here. Beautiful blue Read Your Heart. This would be great for Valentine's. You tell me it's a Valentine's gift, I'd get it out in the mail the next day. But look at that. I will put the specifics of this piece on a little card at the end of me showing you this, because like I said, all my stuff's written down somewhere else. I'm gonna take this out. I almost kept this. I've had it for quite some time. I never pulled for it. It's gonna have one of those little slider clasp. Let's see here. Go in like that. And then it's got your double little lock on both sides. And there it is. Look at that. You've got all these. I'm pretty sure those are cubic zirconians. I'll have the details. You got a little flower in between as it goes around, little tennis bracelet. It is gorgeous. I love it. I love it that it even has the detail on the clasp of like little, I don't know why my phone doesn't, but right there, it's got like little cubic zirconians on the clasp to make the clasp blend in very nicely. It's gorgeous. Never been worn. Like I said, I was keeping it for myself, have never pulled for it, and thought, why are you holding on to it? There's the back side. Okay. All right, and like I said, I will have on that screen the pricing, and then I'll have at the end telling you exactly what it is. You get the little Read Your Heart book here, and like I said, you get the silver polishing cloth also that goes with it. Because I do think it is sterling, but I will, I'll have all that information at the end. All right, and then the last little item I have are these new on card. I know you can tell by, I love to wear Valentine earrings, but I had a lot in red. I'd been keeping these put up for Valentine's, and I have a lot of different red and pink ones, and I just have not pulled. I think I've had them for 2 years now, and I have not pulled once in the 2 years for them, even to wear during Valentine's Day. And so I thought, how perfect are these? I mean, if you have on a little red, white, and black outfit for Valentine's, these would look beautiful. And so for these, $3. I do know the price on those, $3. Very inexpensive, just like these weren't real expensive, but how stinking cute. Adorable. All right, now let's go with the clearance. I do have one pair of shoes for clearance. I'm gonna offer these for the very last time, and then they are going on my platforms. Maybe it's sending them into the Real. I haven't decided. Especially now that it's that time of year that I think these would go super fast on the Real. But these are Gucci pull slides. They're called the Pursuit Interlocking G. They are wonderful condition. Like the footbeds are wonderful. It does have right there maybe a little rub is really the only thing that I can see. Even the bottoms of them are wonderful. It does have on both shoes the stamping. I'll put a picture of the stamping at the end of this video, but it runs right there, the heat stamp that has the size, which is a 38, and the other numbers, style numbers in there. A 38 is about a 7.5 or 8, and I've tried them on, and that is about what it is. So for these, I've been asking 85. I'm going to mark these down to 75, and that's it. They're going to be sold somewhere else. But last time for you guys, $75 for Gucci slides. Beautiful. Pool side slides. Oh my gosh. How cold would you be at the pool or on a cruise ship or Florida with your Gucci slides? All right, I do know that I have 2 clearance purses. I think I have 2 more, but I'll tell you about those in a minute. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the first one. The first one is this All Saints little crossbody. It's kind of in a gray taupe, I would call it, maybe. Look how cute that is. Super cute. The crossbody is removable and adjustable, so if you wanted to, you could wear it as a clutch. Take the crossbody off, wear it as a clutch. The color here goes with everything. Got your All Saints branding right there. Right here is your All Saints branding. Now this had a little bit of corner rub, and I did take care of that. No more corner rubs. Corners look good as new. Okay. Your crossbody is adjustable. It's got the hitching post where you can move it. Okay. Your back side here has a zipper pocket. And it does have your All Saints branding right there, and it does have a slip pocket. So you've got 2 sections in there. Then you also have this section. Throw your keys, your phone in there if you want to. Then you come around here to the front, and this is a snap button. You do have your All Saints branding here, and then you have like a slip pocket for paperwork or something inside there. This is where you would take this off the hitching post and run that through and take it completely off if you want to use it as a clutch. You have your credit card slips here. Then you have a zip pocket right here, and you do have All Saints on your zipper pull. And I do think, nope, the other one out here just had the tassel, leather tassel. All right, so there is that zipper pocket there. Then you have this area right here. That's your tags. And you can cut those out if they're in your way. So I will have a clearance price on the screen for this All Saints crossbody that I completely fixed up, and there is no more corner wear. Okay. And the other thing that I have is from my personal collection, this Brahmin. This is a very rare, hard to find embossing. You know, you see a lot of the Melbournes. This is called the Donovan, I think. I'll have it on the screen. I think it's Donovan. But you do have your Brahmin hang tag and a tassel here. But that's these kind of, like almost looks like little squares embossing. Kind of like a crocodile, I think that is what that is. Embossing, it is the Asher is the style of the bag. Super cute. Also wear it in the, you know, in your arm there, crotch of your arm. Okay, it's in really wonderful condition. Got your Brahmin branding there that of course is scratched a little. This is vintage. I've had it for 20 years I know of. Got your back slip pocket here for your phone, your keys. Your handles do have the buckle here. So if you know, there's a buckle down one, and there's, I mean, a hole down there, and then there's a hole here if you did want to adjust. You do have the Brahmin on all 4 of your buckles. Okay. Now this bag, it does have on the bottom, it feels smooth and wonderful, but you can tell where that maybe the clear coat of shine, maybe just from scuffing on the floor. And the light really shows that, but when you're out and about, no one really notices it too much. You can see it a little bit, but not much. Now your front may have a little bit of the same, but it almost is unnoticeable unless you're just super duper looking at it. But it's just that clear coat. There's nothing peeling, there's nothing moving. It's just the clear coat has rubbed off in places. Okay. I was watching the Canary Closet the other day. She sold 2 Brahmins. I've never actually had to put a Brahmin on any of my platforms. I always sell here. But she sold 2 Brahmins, one for 200. It was a little over 200. I want to say the other one was right at 150, 175. I mean, she said Melbournes were, or excuse me, she said Brahmins were selling high and fast. I've never got to that point. I've always sold them on my channel, which I'm very thankful for. I want my subscribers to have them. But that is where this one, especially being a vintage and very few in this embossed leather look, that's where this is going next if no one grabs this at this clearance price. So when I was looking for comps, I might have seen one sold on Poshmark and eBay like this. They're just not out there. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into the rest of it. Oh, let me see. Of course, the earrings would be a $5 ship. The bracelet I'll do it for a $5 ship too. Even though it's going to be in that box, probably going to be, but I'll do it for a $5 ship. And then the shoes are, of course, is $10 ship. All right, because I definitely want my Gucci shoes packaged up well. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the little things. This is that genuine leather maroon and navy wallet. Genuine leather that had a little issue that I fixed up. It was kind of a DIY. This is a snap here. It's going to snap open. Now all this outside, this side of that snap is all leather, but now the trim is man-made. So when you open this, this is all man-made, along with the interior is all man-made. And you can see right here where that's just starting to crack a little bit there. Okay, so that you can't see it from the outside, but it's there. All right, so then all of this is fine. You have credit card slips, slip pocket there. Then you're going to go over here and you've got a slip pocket here, a slip pocket here, and then you've got your ID and more credit card slips. This is going to open some more. You got more credit card slips, slip pocket, all kinds of pockets. And then you have your like for bills or paperwork. Now what this had was some cracking along this man-made leather up here, faux leather, and I took a glue and just painted a glue on top of it, and so that way it stopped of the cracking. Okay, so you can still see where it kind of cracked, but it's not cracking or peeling off anymore. I can do the same thing to this underside if someone gets this and they want, I probably should have done that before I had this video and just kind of forgot. And then the leather, but then also the Kisslock part of it is what drew me to this wallet. It made me bring it home. All right, so for this, I'll have a price on the screen. It is, now we're into small leather goods, will be the beginning ones, and then we'll go into purses. All right, the next thing is also a DIY, another leather that I couldn't leave behind. And this leather, oh my gosh, it is just absolutely fabulous. Look at that. It's wonderful. It is a Sonoma leather brand. It does have this zip pocket here in the back. That big silver zipper on that kind of a black leather makes me think of Harley Davidson. The thing that was the matter with this one was the snap part. One of the snap pieces was missing. So what I did was I put a magnetic on it, and I glued that magnetic piece down, and then I took black leather tape or leather, and then I took black leather paint and I just painted around it just to make it, you know, not to look more, you know, flush. So if you're back here not under the light, it looks fine. Now that little dot right there was me. I messed up. Oh, I do know that the Maroon wallet's $5. I remember that. All right, so then we have a slip pocket here, a slip pocket here, a zipper pocket here. I did go ahead and also pick this up because it was a Safekeeper, which means that it's RFID, that little symbol, RFID protected, and I know people look for that. And then you've got credit card slips here. And then you have a slip pocket here and a slip pocket here, and then you got all these credit card slips. And all of that is RFID protected. And it just magnetizes now instead of snapping. And so for this, this one was $8. I do remember that. All right. Now let's move on. I had this little, I can't believe nobody picked this up, this little holiday, this is the Snowflake Holiday Coach pouch. It's called the corner zip because your zipper goes down a little further. It does have the original leather crossbody, or excuse me, leather wristlet, but this is coated canvas, and it is a navy blue with silver snowflakes with your Coach branding. There is no sign of use. Open this. Here is the interior. It does have some credit card slips right here. And I will have a price on the screen for this one. Beautiful little Coach bag or pouch. Right, I also have this vintage Dooney Bourke key fob. There's your DB. And it says made in China. That is a little scratched where it was used, but otherwise all the leather trim and sewing looks really good. So I have a price on the screen for that. The next thing we have is this Michael Kors. This is I think it's a silver. I tell you what, I look at it sometimes and I think it looks gold, and then I look at it another time and I think it looks silver. The inside's silver. So it keeps bringing me back to that this is silver. But then I look at it and I'm like, it looks a little gold. So then I go to, well, it's platinum. So I'm not sure. I went back and forth on both. It's beautiful though. You got Michael Kors right here. It is a wallet wristlet. It did not have the original wristlet, so I did put this little, this is a champagne sparkle. I really wish I would have had a silver or a gold. So if you don't want this, if you don't think it looks good, just tell me, I'll take it off. But I wanted to have something. You can always unclip it and use it as a keychain too, because it's got your place for your keys. But now up here like that, you're like, yeah, that's a little different. But if you're just carrying it around like this, nobody's probably going to notice that that's just a tad bit different. So I put it on there, offer it to you guys. It's got your Michael Kors on the zipper. It is a little dinged up. Okay, we're going to open that. Now the wristlet does stay here. It does not go on with the zipper. Okay, it is fully zip around. Here's the interior as it opens. See that silver? You got a slip pocket over here. You've got a slip pocket here. You got this middle section. I almost think that that was meant for maybe a phone, because it's made to be fairly wide. You could fit, you know, I think my phone would probably fit in it, but not one of the Maxes. Then you've got this little zipper area here. And then you've got another slip pocket with credit card slips. And I will have a price on the screen for this. Corners, everything looks good on this. I'll have a price on the screen for this. All right, the next thing I have is this Kate Spade. This is, I think they call it the Signature Abstract Bow wallet, zip around wallet. Got red, pink, and navy bows. Now this had a little corner wear, and I took care of all that. It was very minimal though. And now there's nothing there. Got your Kate Spade emblem. You have a back pocket here. This is not new with tags, but it has all the tags in here. It's going to zip around. You have your care card here. And then you have the tag where with the style name and everything. It is called the Lacy, the PWRU 3635 Abstract Signature Bow. It does have, it would retailed for $178. So on the inside you have a slip pocket here. You have credit card slips, kind of a shuttle leather in there. And then you have a slip pocket here. You do have a zipper pocket here. You have your Kate Spade branding there. You have a slip pocket, and you have more credit card slips and another slip pocket. And so I will have a price on the screen for this cute, adorable, now it's in a magnificent condition, little wallet. I'll have a price on the screen. All right, the next thing I have is this pouch, and this is by Freshly Picked. It almost looks like a fry symbol, but it's not. It's called Freshly Picked with the P, and then it makes into an F there. Actually, sorry, I'm looking at it wrong. This is the F and then the P, Freshly Picked. I was looking at it backwards to me. This is faux leather. There's no markings at all on it. You've got a tassel here, and this is just at the end of the zipper. It stays put there. You have a freshly picked emblem zipper pull. Okay, and it has 3 areas on the inside. You use this for makeup. You can use it as a clutch if you wanted to. Really cute as a clutch too. So I will have a price on the screen for the freshly picked. All right, the next thing I have is this. We had a dilemma, or I had a dilemma last time. This is navy. It is classic navy. You got your Vera Bradley branding here that is a little scuffed, a little tarnished a little bit. You've got your Vera Bradley zipper pocket here. You have a Vera Bradley zipper pocket back here. You have Vera Bradley on your zipper pulls. Oops. And they do zipper opposite ways, so your tags hang like that, which I think is cute. This is removable, but it is not adjustable. It is called the strap wallet crossbody because it can be a wallet. You're gonna thread this out and it could be a wallet. Also be a clutch if you thread it out. And it could also be a crossbody. Remember, it's not adjustable. It's a quilted little wallet. It would be a beautiful wallet if you didn't wear it as a crossbody. Like I said, it is navy. Open it up, unsnaps. You got your navy interior. This is where it clips in, that you're gonna unclip it if you wanna just use it for a wallet or a clutch. You have your slip pocket here with credit card slips. You have a slip pocket, credit card slips, and an ID holder. And it's pretty structured. I like the way it's structured too. It's a trifold, but it's pretty structured little wallet. So classic navy, Vera Bradley wallet, crossbody, whichever you prefer. All right, then we have this. This is by East Sport. It's a nylon camo belt bag. All right, so you can wear it as a belt bag. You can do that. This, I did stuff it up so you can see that it's got quite a bit of room. So if you're going to amusement park, camping, trail hiking, you've got a lot of room in here to put necessities, what you might need. Okay, the way I like to wear it, when I have a bag of this sort, I like to wear it kind of like a little sling bag. Kind of right here in the front. And then you can also, if you wanted it to wear on the back. Okay. It does have one small little zip pocket here on the front. This is new without tag, never been used. It's out of my stash of items. I don't know where I get things from. My kids or I. Got East Sport on the zipper pulls, and that one too. It's a double zip here on the top. There's the interior. Like I said, it's pretty good size. So I will have a price on the screen for that. All right, the next thing I have is this Chala crossbody. Little dog print with the little dog bone zipper pull. I love Chala. Chala is faux leather. It is removable and adjustable. All dog mamas. 4 little pod fur babies should have, their mamas should have this little bag. So cute. Like I said, it is like a maroon with a little dog paw here. You got a 3D dog paw here, 3D dog paw here. This is faux leather. That does say Chala on the heart. along with the branding right there. You do have a little bit of darkening on your corners there. Corner rub definitely was there, but it's very unnoticeable. Very unnoticeable. You can put a little wristlet here if you want to just carry this as a wristlet. You could do that very easily. You can also, actually, I might have a brown wristlet I would add to this if somebody wants to get it, and that way you want to take that off and just use that as a little wristlet, you can do that. The back side here does have a zipper area, or not actually, just a pouch area, slip pocket area. Okay, the front right here is where the zipper area is. So this is going to unzip. There's your interior of it. Then that's when you have to get into your main section, which has the doggy paw. Open that. There's this interior. You've got credit card slips here, and there's your interior of it. So I will have a price on the screen for this little chala. Even if you don't, if you take that off and take the wristlet off, you can also use it as a little clutch too, a little pouch, whatever you want to use it as. All right, the next thing I have is this evening bag here. This does have a brand name, and I forgot, M-A-R-Q, I think, DeMarcus. Can't remember exactly. I have it written on my book, but this is like a black satin. This looks definitely like it's never been used. It looks new. It's in new condition. You've got your little rhinestones, crystals here, and look at that. This is what's so beautiful. All that pleating. For a night out. You're going out for Valentine's? Yeah. Holidays, next year, prom. All girls are looking for a beautiful little prom bag right now. Formals are coming up. All those things are coming up. It snaps open. It does have this little, like where you can make it a shoulder bag. So if you know, wanted your hand, not have to have your arm down under your clutch, you can make it, sure enough, make it as a little shoulder bag. Wear in with your dress. I think of proms, and I think this would be gorgeous. It is just a nylon rope little strap, and then you have this little pocket here, and there's your interior. I don't know what those are for, and the other one that I saw online, and a couple other ones that weren't this exact one, but it was by that same brand, had similar things on the inside too, and there was nothing that I saw that went. So I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine on that. I don't know why that's like that. I don't know. I don't know if there was something there originally, but no picture I saw had anything, so it was nothing for me to base it on. So I will have a price on the screen for her. All right, the next thing I have is this relic. It is a faux leather relic. Black faux leather. I think this is in like new condition also. Might have been used a few times. It's definitely adjustable but not removable. So you can wear it as a crossbody, or you can double up the strap and wear it as a shoulder bag. It's a beautiful faux leather. Honestly, I had to look twice to make sure it wasn't real. There's no scuffing or anything on any of the corners. It's in light new condition. This is another one, I think, with the silver on this black. It reminds me of just that rustic Harley look. You've got your relic in silver here. Look at that stitching detail around there. You have relic on your zipper pull here and on your zipper pull here. Very well branded. You've got slip pocket here. You have a slip pocket here. You also have some credit card slips here. So you could actually use these two zip pockets as wallet area if you wanted to. You have the top zipper section that's also relic on the zipper pull. And there's your interior. You have Throw Kindness Around Like Confetti by Relic right there with a zipper pocket. And then you have two slip pockets. So I will have a price on the screen for this Relic. All right, the next thing I have are those two new tag items that I had last time I showed you. This was the Karl Lagerfeld. I thought was a great Valentine bag because of the crossbody is in pink and red. The guitar strap, excuse me. It is new a tag. It says it's $178 originally. The back side here does have that slip pocket. You have your Karl Lagerfeld branding right here in gold. It is a black camera bag, like I said, with just the beautiful red and pink Karl Lagerfeld Paris. You do have this little, this is faux leather. You have the little AirPod, coin purse, whatever you want to use this for. It's just a little zipper pouch here. It's got still got the stuffing in it, so I'm not going to take that out. It does snap onto your guitar strap. It has a place to snap on right there, or you can unsnap it and throw it in your purse for a coin purse, whatever. This is not removable, but it is adjustable. Look at it with my shirt. Super cute. You have the two zipper areas here. I'm not going to take the stuffing out. It's all the Karl Lagerfeld stuffing. You've got your Karl branding down there with credit card slips, and then you have this slip pocket here that has your care card and then the envelope and letter but from Karl Lagerfeld. And then you have your front area here, still stuffed with all the Karl stuff, and it also has a slip pocket in here also. So I will have a price on the screen for this Karl. Then the other new tag that I had is this Steve Madden. I love this for a night out. This is the Bezoia, B-Z-O-I-A, in velvet, black velvet crossbody. It was retailed for $88 originally. It's got your, like a twisted silver, like a pewter silver SM for Steve Madden. Your shoulder strap is definitely the Y2K look, and it is not removable. It does have the brushed, kind of a brushed silver there on the faux leather shoulder strap, and there it is. Super cute. The black velvet is beautiful. If you want to use it as a crossbody, you have the faux leather crossbody that has that same chain there, kind of a gunmetal silver. That's what I'm looking for, kind of. Then you have your buckle here that has Steve Madden even branded on it. Your clips also have Steve Madden, I think. Yep, right there on it for the crossbody strap. Like I said, it is a stuffing. You have Steve Madden branding there with a zipper pocket on that side. I think that's it. Yep, and it is like a faux suede on the inside. I will have a price on the screen for this one. All right, and then this is one of the bags I had kind of put off the show because I wanted to have to show you. And this is a Coach Bleecker satchel, like, or handbag crossbody. I think this is what they call, it's a taupe color, kind of taupe, but it's called fawn. It's your Coach right there. This is perfect for spring and summer coming up. It's woven leather. It's like a cream with that fawn color. You've got a hidden zipper here. got Coach on the zipper there. Okay. This is in like new condition. Like I said, you can have this as a little handbag. You can wear it as a clutch. With your sundress on, how stinking cute would this be? It's so stinking cute. I saw it and I had not seen another one. I saw online there was a lot more. It was like a kind of an orangey color with cream. And I have seen a few of these, but not many. Here it is. It does have a zippered area here, and that does have Coach on it on the zipper pull. Open that. It's very structured up here. And then there's your interior. And you have a slip pocket here. There. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful leather. So I'll have a price on the screen for the Coach Bleecker. Very rare. The next one I have here is another rare Coach. This is another one I was waiting to put the sale off for. This is the Chelsea carriage, horse and carriage bag. This is, of course, the canvas jacquard. You got your horse and carriage there. You've got, this is leather here though. All your detail there is in leather. Your handle here is all in leather. Now you can tell this is just a little bit, there just looks like a, you know, wet, not really weathered, but it just looks like it's been used. Nothing's peeling, nothing's cracking. Has a big buckle here. This is where you can make it a shoulder bag like it's set up, or you can, let's see, I think you move your buckle maybe and make it a crossbody. Yeah, because you've got doubles here. So you unstrap that, undo that buckle and all that, and make it a crossbody. I have not tried that yet. I need to try that. I haven't tried it yet. Here's the bottom, but it is able to be made into a crossbody is my point. Here it is as a shoulder bag. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. That is so stinking cute. It's very rare. Well, it's my understanding from all the things I've looked up. Here is the top zipper. It's like a beautiful maroon inside. Like an oxblood, actually. Look at that. How beautiful that is. Let's see. This is G0973F14036. So I just thought it was super, super cute. Super cute. All right. The next thing I have is, I'm going to say one of the other ones. Okay, the next thing I have is this Kate Spade. I have the name of this written down and I totally forgot it. Is this not the most beautiful Kate Spade? It's in a bowler bag design style. Forgot what the name is. It's on my paper. The outside leather here is just scrumptious, scrumptious. The handles are in amazing condition. I mean, like, they're wonderful, except for right underneath, it's just not completely rubbed off. You can just see where it's just a little, like where it's just rubbed from the oils of the hand. That one's not near as bad. Like, and it's on the underside. The top side is fine. So it's very, very, very minimal, but I did want to show you that. I love this bag. It is a double zip. Wait till you see the inside. Oh, here, let me show you. You can wear it as a shoulder bag. It does fit up on the shoulder, like a little bowler bag. or you can wear it in the crook of your arm. Little satchel. It is so cute. This is beautiful. This color is beautiful for summer. It does have, like I said, this double zip. Let me look at the corners real fast on this thing. Nope, the corners were fine. I'm gonna open up. Look at that beautiful interior. I love the color. Love it. Love it. It does have this ink area right over here. Looks like a pin kind of got away from somebody. Where's that at? Right here. See over there? Just see that pin? Not very big. It's right there in that corner. No one's probably searching around in the corner of your bag, but I did want to show you. Got your Kate Spade right there. Got your zipper pocket. You maybe have a little bit of that kind of looks, man, honestly, it's hardly not anything. I did take some Dawn dish soap and clean real good, but same thing what we've talked about with a little bit of the glue, but you can't hardly see it hardly. I did a pretty good job. All right, so I will have a price on the screen for this gorgeous Kate Spade. Gorgeous. All right, the next thing we have is this bag here. This is inspired. It is not the real deal. It is definitely just inspired. I did carry this myself for a little while. I did love it. I carried it to school. It's very easy, lightweight on your shoulder. It is the bucket bag. It does have the crossbody, but the crossbody is removable. That is, I carried it as a crossbody. Super cute. If you took that off, you could, you know, carry it as a bucket bag in the crook of your arm. It's super cute like that. It does have a front zip here. Little pocket. I kind of put my keys. Actually, there's a quarter in there. Had my keys kind of in there. These do, like I said, clip off. The crossbody does. You have your your drawstring here. Drawstring this open. Still has the original packing in it that came. There's no interior pockets. It's just a bucket bag in there. So I do know that, oh, and also you're getting, did come with some cards of some sort. So for all of this, I do know this one's $50. $50. All right, the next thing we have is another one that I was waiting on. Look at this vintage Dooney. You have Dooney and Bourke, and I think you can put like a picture or something in there. I don't know. When I was looking up comps, the other bags had this too, and it was open like this because I was like, is something missing? But it's, I guess maybe you do put whatever you want in there. It does have the two saddlebag pockets on the front. Beautiful handles that are in magnificent shape. Look at that. This thing is so stinking cool. It is so cool. I love this saddle, and it is a thick saddle leather. So this is the green canvas, signature DB all over it. But then you've got this dark brown leather. The corners do have, not a whole lot. Maybe a little bit of light, but tiny. It's so tiny. Here's the back. It does have a zipper pocket in the back. Beautiful vintage bag. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. You've got these handles. You have, like I said, you've got this here. It's gonna open up just like a saddle bag. So stinking cute. Here's the bottom. I can't get over these handles. They are so, and like I said, you can put this in the crook of your arm too. I love the way that leather goes down the sides here. This is going to open like that. Does have maybe a slight discoloration at the bottom, just very, very, very slight. You might see a little bit of a stain maybe right there. This did not pull out. I did, you know, take my rag and kind of clean them around in there, but that's about all. It was in the bottom of it. Everything else was so perfect. I didn't want to take a chance on doing anything. Got your Dooney tag there. You got your key fob. You have your Dooney branding with a zipper pocket. You have the old vintage cell phone pocket there. I'll have a price on the screen for this. This bag, I'm telling you what. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Next thing I have is this Brahmin. Like I said, this is that Melbourne, this is, they called a tote. This isn't the Asher style. This is just a tote. But this is one of those, very similar to one large like this that Canary Closet had that went for, I think this one went for around 150, 175 that she just sold in the last week. She said they're selling like hotcakes. This one did have a little bit of rubs on the edge coat, and I redid all of the edge coat. Just painted it, not edge coating, because there was no edge coating missing. It was just rubs on the edge coat, and so I did go and repaint all of the edge coating. It did have, let me see, a small, like a little rub, almost unnoticeable there. It did have a little one there and maybe a little one over there, but honestly not much. Yeah, I don't really see a whole lot. You do have your Brahmin hang tag here. You got your Brahmin here with a slip pocket. This is a little shoulder bag. Oh, it's a beautiful tote. This thing's big. She said the bigger the better too, that they were selling. Here's the bottom of it. Here it is in the crook of my arm. This is the Melbourne though. This is, that's the embossed look that this one has. Okay. You have your top zip here. And there's the interior of it. You've got your key fob there. You've got a zipper pocket here. You've got a little zip pocket here. You've got two slip pockets here. And I think that's everything. I think this one's pretty good. It looks maybe a little discolored on the inside. Maybe at the very bottom, like dingy. That would be the better word for it, but not much. And you know what? I don't think I took the inside out of the Brahmin that was in the clearance. I don't know what happened to me. I apologize. Let's do that. Your zipper pull does have Brahmin on it. It is branded Brahmin. It is a little dinged. And here is the inside of it. Now see, the vintage one like this one had the striped. There's your Brahmin. You got a zipper pull, key fob, a little zip, two slips, pins. That's a tag down there in that corner. But it is also maybe just a tiny dingy on the very bottom. So I apologize for not knowing what I'm doing. All right, the next thing I have, what do I have here? I've got like maybe 4 more bags. is this Vince Camuto. This is like a laptop tote. There is your Vince Camuto. It is faux leather. So you just throw your laptop in here, throw it on your arm, you're good to go. Or maybe you have books, notebooks, like a notebook I forgot at school. Throw that in here, you're ready to go. This one pretty much is new without tag. Your handles, straps there. There's the interior. It's like a faux suede interior with one slip pocket here. Definitely just a little briefcase tote. I'll have a price on the screen for it. The next thing is this Lewis Carty faux leather. This is a light new also. Got your handles here that are in perfect condition. The crossbody, the original crossbody was missing. I added that. I love the distressed gray here, and then you've got your lighter gray here. I love the two-tone. Like I said, it is faux leather. Got a back zip pocket here. Other than the crossbody strap being missing, it's really the only thing with this bag. Here it is if you're going to wear it as a shoulder bag. This could be a gym bag, it could be an overnight bag, it could be a purse, it could be a diaper bag. That would be so cute as a diaper bag. I did want to add the crossbody though, just to give that little extra, so if you need both of your hands, you know, free, you can do that. It does have a back zip here. You have your Lewis Carty on your zipper pull. To be faux leather, Lewis Carty really branded theirs really well. Put your Lewis Carty here on your main zip. The zip's open. It's really big. Really big. Here's your interior. Get your Lewis Carty branding with your zip pocket. And then you have two slip pockets over here. We'll have a price on the screen for this Lewis Carty. Then I have this Kate Spade. This is a beautiful pebbled leather black Kate Spade. I have the name for this too written down on the paper that's not here. Everything about this bag on the outside, the handles are like new condition. There's no rubs, there's no anything. It is absolutely gorgeous. You got your Kate Spade here. This was originally what they called a laptop tote purse. So it was like you had a little laptop sleeve, probably more so that would fit maybe a Chromebook size, but the sleeve is not with it. The sleeve was the same material that you're going to see on the inside, and then just the top portion had a little bit of leather. That's not with it. You can still use this as a tote and a purse without it. All right, so this has no zipper, so it's definitely, you know, what you would call like a briefcase tote. It opens here, big. It's got 3 compartments on the inside, so you could use this as a weekender tote also. You've got your Kate Spade there. You've got your zipper pull. Got a beautiful floral interior. You've got this one big area here. This middle section here was where the sleeve would have slipped into. And then this section is big and open, and you have 2 slip pockets there. So you can still use this as a briefcase tote. You can use it as a purse. You can use it however you want. It's absolutely gorgeous. This does come with its dust bag here, and it says, "She tucked her coral lipstick away and floated back to the party. Kate Spade, New York." So you do get that. So I will have a price on the screen for this beautiful, beautiful bag. It's a lot of leather and it's all pristine. All right, the next thing I have, this is the last one, guys. This, I think I got this out of a America's Thrift Supply box, maybe. And I wasn't sure. It was this huge bag. It was this huge thing when I got it. And I was like, I don't know. What do you do with this? It had just this little shoulder type little strap. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? So I went to Google AI. I put several pictures and said, what is this and how do you wear it? And so this is what it is. They called it a book fold purse. It's got the double zip, so it's supposed to fold like that. If you're wearing it as the shoulder bag, and it's supposed to like stay really close to your body. Let me show you. Like this, like it's gonna stay just real close to your body. Got all that leather there as a little shoulder bag. It's supposed to be made to where you just unzip part of it here and you get into what you need. And the same thing with the other side, even though they're not separated, because it folds like this, it keeps it kind of separated. So you can actually use it as a notebook or a book like type bag. Okay. It didn't have a shoulder, a crossbody type strap, but I went ahead and put this on there just because I thought, just to give it a little added. But see how it goes to your body like that with the crossbody? I really like that. You've got a lot of big purse, but if you're walking through things, it's not going to bump into anything. It's a beautiful woven bag, and you can still, like, if you want to get into this part here, this section, you could even, you know, add, like right here almost makes it like where it's completely, like not very much is going to pass back. You might have a billfold here and something else here, and it's probably not going to get back and forth. It folds so well there. So it really is almost like it's two compartments. After I read about it, and it was supposed to, it's made like this to stay close to your body. It's supposed to be form fitting to your body, and it is. And it's lightweight, but yet it's still big. And you're talking about, you got this big, beautiful woven piece. People wore these, you know, like maybe you have one class at college or a couple, and you know, put maybe your notebook here and, you know, something else, you know, here. But it was really cool once I finally figured it out. The back does have a hidden zipper here. You couldn't put a laptop in it, you know, because you would, unless you put like you could put an iPad in one of these. Definitely an iPad would fit there. Put your notebook on one and your iPad in the other. How cool is that? So anyways, let me show you the back. Has a back pocket here, hidden pocket. Valencia Holland. This is by Valencia Holland. They love to do the hidden pockets on the back. Okay. It's a beautiful leather. Valencia Holland always does the natural leather that no two bags really probably are ever the same, because it takes in the oils and so forth and gives it a lot of character. The shoulder strap is the original shoulder strap that goes with it. Here is the beautiful woven leather. We're going to open it, and I did put two, you know, towels to keep them, to make it, you know, where I could show it where it was two sections. And then here's the interior. You've got two slip pockets, and right where that bends is going to be where those slip pockets are, one on each side. And then you have that zipper pocket here with Valencia Holland. And other than that, it's really beautiful on the inside. So it's a really neat bag. If you love woven bags, maybe collect them, this is probably a bag very few people have. It would definitely be one for the collection. And what a great bag. I mean, once I figured out what it was, and it took AI to get me there, I was like, oh, I like that. All right, so that is all the purses. I'm going to show you these shoes super fast. The first one I want to show you are these golf shoes. I went in this, it's my little consignment store that actually not, it's a little church resale shop. They don't consign. And I went in once and I saw these and I looked at the brand and I thought, I don't know that brand. You know, I don't know. So I went on I probably didn't have much time. So I went back and these were still sitting there and I thought, these look like really nice shoes. So this time I had time to do a little bit of research. It's wonderful leather. It's G4, which you've got 4 G's there. It has an emblem there and an emblem there. It's a beautiful blue floral. They do clothing, shoes, they're golf. So these are golf shoes. Now you could wear these to anything, honestly. You don't have to be a golfer to wear these, but that's what they are made for. It says pray for birdies. These are a size 8.5, I think, or 8. These are a size 8. It even has the 4G right there. There's your G on the inside. Look at that interior sole. There's all of your G4. They're in like new condition. And these things sell for a couple $100 new. $200-300. And they're wonderful. And they're in amazing condition. Perfect for the summer coming up. So I grabbed them. Then I have another shoe that's perfect for summer. These Kisslock, beautiful suede, honey mustard looking mule slip-ons. I cleaned the suede, so it's kind of going every which way, but that's just from me cleaning it. There's your Kisslock branding there on the sole. These are size 8s also. They're genuine leather upper, of course. They're real suede. You can tell they were worn a little bit, but not much. I've really been picky on shoes that I get. I want them to be really great condition. And of course, sometimes you pick up things you think are and they're not, but I like them to be in really good condition and really nicely made shoes. I'm very picky on the shoes I pick up. All right, and then we have the Steve Madden little ankle booty sneakers, black suede. These were another pair that I thought looked like they were in light new condition. Now you can tell that they were worn. Got a little bit of, where was that at? Oh, it might not have been these. It might have been the other ones I'm going to show you, but maybe a little suede rub right there. It does have this elastic here. You just slip them on and off like a Chelsea ankle boot, but these are sneakers. Got your Steve Madden on the inside there. These are called the S-U-L-T-A-N Sultan. And the size is completely rubbed off of it on the inside. I will put a measurement of the toe to heel, but based on me putting my foot in these, I'm gonna say they're about a 7.5 is what I'm gonna take a guess and say they're 7.5, because I'm at 8.5 and my toe pretty much touched the end. I mean, I got them on and they weren't, but there was definitely no room at all. No room at all. So I think they're 7.5, but I will put the measurement. And last but not least, we have these Sam Edelman. These are called the Tenlee, T-E-N-L-E-E. They are a black suede, like a hiking, lace-up boot. All your Sam Edelman there. These are a size 7. Now they do lace up, but you have a zipper. So the lacing is pretty much, you might lace them once and get them like you want them, and then you don't have to worry about lacing them again. You do have even Sam Edelman branding on those top 2 on each side. You also do have Sam Edelman on your buckle. You also have Sam Edelman on your zipper. And this boot has Sam Edelman right here. This one is missing. I didn't know that till I got it home, but who's looking? No one. They might even think it was just made to be on one boot. I don't know. But, or you can take that off. You can honestly take that off and nobody, it would look exactly the same on the back. I'll leave that up to the person to decide. But they are like a lug sole, very soft fur. Let me unzip it here. Zips down. You do even has a tongue, a suede tongue there. There is your Sam Edelman interior. All furry up here on the top. It's wonderful. Here is these are a size 7. I already told you that, but there's like it says a leather upper, which is that suede right here, and then balance man-made materials. So yes, the fur is like a faux fur and so forth. Now this is the one where I had one boot that, like, you just there at the edge of the suede's just a little rubbed. But these are lug boots. They're meant to be like a distressed look. So how cute are those? All right, guys, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed everything. I hope everybody found something that they like. I'm excited to bring that furla back next week to show you how that handle thing turned out. Hopefully it turns out okay. I'm floating my wings out a little bit on trying some things like that. I've spent quite a bit in getting some different colors of leather paint and stuff to do things like that. So it's not that I'm just over here. I've put a lot of money and a lot of time into trying to figure out some of those types of things. So anyways, I'm trying. But anyways, I'm going to jump off here. I've got to go to town, get that book, and come back and edit. Saturday is the collab I'm hosting. It is the 15-piece thread up collab. We're all opening boxes. There's 8 channels. We do start at 1 p.m. Central Time, and that is me. That will be Saturday the 7th. We all are, kind of based it on kind of a Valentine theme, and hopefully maybe if you see something you like, we get it in the mail maybe by Monday and get it to you by Valentine's, maybe. So that's kind of our idea behind it. And then we were all ready for a collab. So be watching for that. We're all going to have premieres. We're going to be in there talking with everybody. And so I'm excited about it. It's been too long. But I'll chat with you a little bit more about me at a later time because I need to get off here and get some things done. But I'll be talking to y'all again real soon. Bye.